Hey guys, I finally received the last pieces of hardware I needed for the fireplace install. Today I got my 1 foot piece of SK8 chimney, which I needed to mount directly to the top of the fireplace. I needed the one foot piece because if I'd started with the 4 piece, where it would have joined in the attic would have been right next to a floor joist, so I wanted to bring it up where I could actually get at it to join it properly and put some screws in the side of it. So that's a piece I had to wait for a week. Also, I received the outside air kit, the AKMST outside air termination kit. And there's probably not much to it. Really, the only piece that I needed was the piece that joins onto the side of the stove, sort of a transition piece. So the connections on the side of the fireplace are square, so this is really the piece I needed. It doesn't come with the hose, the 4-inch hose, so you'll have to buy that separately to connect to it. Also in the kit, your outside air intake. I'm not sure if I'm going to use that piece or not, because I may come down through the attic down from the soffit. A few screws, instructions, other things you won't use. Also today I received my cables in the mail from eBay. 5 meters a piece, about 15 feet. Component video cables. This is for the TV install that's going to happen once all the hardware is done for the fireplace. I want to get all that roughed in before I start thinking about drywalling. 2 HDMIs, 5 meters. And I also got a VGA cable with built-in audio in case I want to hook my computer up to it. And my 2 sets of doors came today from eBay, which was awesome. I've got 1 set installed here. Really easy install. I'll show you how to do that in a few minutes. I'm not overly fussy with the antique brass, but that's all I could get. If I find I can't live with it, I'll just get a high heat spray paint and paint it over black or dark gray. It'll blend in perfect. Alright, so let's get started. Okay, I'm here on the other side of the fireplace now with our doors that came today. These doors are specifically made for the STR33 Majestic fireplace, double-sided fireplace. 1 side is installed. Let's unbox this. I'll show you what's inside the box. Instructions. 2 metal strips, exactly alike from what I can see, and they mount like this with 2 screws that comes in the box. The holes are pre-drilled, really easy to put in place, and exactly the same at the bottom. Just move your screen out of the way. And the same thing here. You just screw down into the holes that are already there for you. On the ends, there's 2 metal spring tabs. It's just like installing a closet door. Your doors will snap in, you slide them over and snap up into the hole, and it's as easy as that. Both sets of doors survived the transit, which is amazing. Especially with Canada Post. I'm not too sure about the United Postal Service, but Canada Post doesn't have the best record all the time for transporting things like glass. So they made it. Some orange protective strips there to cover up the tacky brass outer coating. Like I said, same as closet doors. Once you get your pieces in, you slide them in, They'll snap up and your doors will close like that. And your bag of screws. They even threw in an extra one. Alright, let's put this in. Okay, that's our sliding brackets are in. We may have to adjust the tabs. They have a screw there that you can slide them over. And what that'll do is it'll line your doors in case they're off center. Okay, so these are going to have to be adjusted a little because they're nipping a little bit on the side, so you'll have to reach around inside with the screwdriver and loosen those off. Okay, so all the screws are tightened. The doors, they're a little stiff at first where the hinges need to be worn in. One thing that could have made that a lot easier was a screwdriver that wasn't shaped like that, and maybe even better an electric screwdriver with a straight handle. You could get right up inside here and loosen and tighten those screws that are on these spring tabs, and that way you can move your doors back and forth and align everything perfectly. So that's the thing we both learned on this one. Alright, let's move on to the chimney.